Hi, welcome to Gastronomixs. In this video, I'll give you a quick tour and explain how you can get the most out of our platform to make your work in the kitchen more enjoyable, creative and effective. Gastronomixs is available through the browser on desktop, tablet and mobile. In this video, I will be using Gastronomixs on a laptop, so let's first log in. With Gastronomixs, you have access to thousands of recipes, which we call components. These components are the building blocks for an endless supply of creativity. You combine components with other components to create a new dish or to modify an existing one. When you log in, you start on your personal homepage. Here, you'll see the latest added components and the ones you viewed recently. Below, you'll find components that are shared by our guest chefs, or we inspire you with components that are in season. Through the menu at the top, you can directly access the various sections of the platform. I will briefly explain them all. So let's first start with the components. You can find components in Gastronomixs in two ways, using the search bar at the top or using the filters on this page. If you already know what you want to work with, you can use the search function. You can search in different ways. For example, you can search by an ingredient, such as potato, a texture, such as crispy, a technique, such as sous vide or fermentation, or a base recipe, such as a mayonnaise. You can even look for recipes that are shared by our guest chefs by typing in their name, such as Johnny Boer or Garrett Ward. If you don't know exactly what you want to work with, you can use the filters on this components page. You can filter ingredients based on their category, so you can see all citrus fruits, shellfish or leaf vegetables in one clear overview. With the technique filter, you can search for components that are prepared using a certain cooking method or specific technique, such as smoking or sous vide cooking. With the allergen filter, you can easily exclude one or more allergens. For example, if you choose no lactose, you will only see components that do not contain lactose. And it works the same way for all 14 allergens or combinations of them. You can also choose the dietary preferences of vegetarian, vegan and pescatarian. When you click on a component, you go to the component's recipe. On this page, we will always give you a brief introduction and the yield of the recipe. We will also show icons to which allergens this component contains. Below, you'll see the ingredients, the preparation method and serving suggestions on how to use this component in a dish. With the orange button, you can save components in your collections. A collection is a folder where you can collect components. A collection can be a dish, but also a folder for inspiration. That's completely up to you. You can always find your collections by clicking on your name at the top. A very useful feature of Gastronomixs is the seasonal calendar, ideal for creating dishes and menus. Here you can find all the important ingredients and with just one click you can view the possible preparations. For example, if you want to know which ingredients are in season in October, you can choose this month and the calendar will show you all the ingredients that are in season during that month. On Gastronomixs, you can also find dishes. We provide dishes as a perfect starting point for your own creations. Be inspired by the plating, composition and flavor combinations. You can easily vary with a dish by looking at the ingredients and components it contains. In the Knowledge tab, you can find articles divided into two categories, techniques and product knowledge. On these pages, you'll find extensive articles and read all about different techniques, ingredients that are used in our recipes. This section is always useful when you need to look something up. Through the tab Blogs, you'll find a section where we write various interesting blogs on diverse culinary topics. Here you'll find, for example, a complete list of all guest chefs that are sharing their recipes on Gastronomixs. Gastronomixs is the recipe database for professional chefs, where you can find all knowledge and inspiration in one place. So with your account you now have access to an endless supply of culinary creativity. So now you can get started with Gastronomixs yourself. And if you have a question about Gastronomixs or a recipe, open the chat in the lower right corner and you can immediately contact one of our colleagues here. I wish you lots of culinary inspiration.